Well, I mean, if I can be honest, if I'm in a safe space. No, we agreed this was a safe space yesterday at the all hands meeting. Well, be that as it may, all I was trying to say is that I'm actually kind of interested in seeing the new Captain America movie. Don't ooh me.
Did I hear someone say Captain America?
I was just telling the bear how I was actually kind of
It sounds like you're looking for a review.
No, I don't know. I was hoping to see it fresh without any spoilers.
It sounds like you're looking for a review.
I suppose there is a part of me that's a little interested.
Great!
Wait a minute. Why does this feel like a trick? I'm not talking about the Chris Evans Captain America.
No, Chris Evans. I get it. I wasn't going to do a review for the first Avenger.
Okay, good.
No disrespect or anything. It's a great movie.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, maybe for a future video.
Yeah, do the trilogy.
Ooh, the trilogy.
Ooh, the trilogy.
Ooh.
All right, well, I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page.
Absolutely, we're on the same page.
Good.
Definitely on the same page.
Oh no, he's going to do the 90s version. Stop the show.
Nope, too late to turn back now.
Here's my theory on movies.
Do you want me to tell you?
You lose!
Oh, hi there. My name is Prostetnik Vogon Jeffs, and in this video I'm going to be talking about Captain... No, nobody cares about Falcon Cap. I'm talking about...
Is this a test?
No, further back. In this video I'm going to be talking about... No! I'm talking about... Actually, you know what? Let's put a pin in this one. This looks insane. Yeah, we're coming back to this one for sure. But no, I'm talking about Matt Salinger's 1990 blockbuster release, Captain America! And by blockbuster release, I mean it went straight to video and almost nobody has seen it since. And by straight to video, I mean...
Why are you doing this to us?
I don't know. Shits and giggles.
Now! Who's with me?
It's Italy, 1936. A young boy is abducted by a squad of armed men. He's exceptionally smart, but not smart enough to avoid having to watch his family get brutally executed. What a loser! Such a loser that the Italian fascists use him as part of a super soldier project. Dr. Maria Vaselli, the scientist responsible for the procedure, freaks out and runs away. 7 years later, Vaselli pops up in the United States as the brains behind their very own super soldier project. They need volunteers, and Steve Rogers, a crippled polio survivor, is a perfect candidate. He says goodbye to his girlfriend and his family,
A little scared, Steve?
A lot scared.
and is whisked away to an underground military science lab facility basement thing, where he undergoes the super soldier procedure. The experiment is a success, and Steve emerges stronger in every way. Not in any visible way, of course. I mean, he looks the exact same before as he does after, but you get what they're going for. Unfortunately, while everyone is shaking their dick, a Nazi spy assassinates Dr. Vaselli.
Congratulations.
Okay, remember that kid from the beginning of the movie? Of course you do. He's become the Red Skull, and is basically just bad Captain America. He's planning on launching some missiles at the White House, so Steve drops in and infiltrates the compound. He makes his way into one of the main buildings where he finds the Red Skull, but quickly learns he is outmatched. The Red Skull then ties Captain America to a missile like this is some kind of comic book. So Captain America grabs his foe by the wrist. Unable to abort the launch of the missile, the Red Skull is forced to cut off his own hand. The missile launches from some point in Europe, mind you, but isn't kicked off course by Captain America until moments before hitting a kid in front of the White House. My God, what am I watching? Am I watching Superman or Ernest Goes to Camp? Maybe a bit of both, I don't know. Anyway, the missile gets redirected to Alaska and Captain America is buried in the ice. Okay, remember that kid from like less than a minute ago? Of course you do. Well, that kid, Tom Kimball, grows up and in 1992 becomes president of the United States of America.
We're gonna have to find millions of new jobs for the people who make disposable plastics. And nobody said the medicine's gonna taste any good. If we don't take this medicine now, we'll all die. Slowly. Thank you.
He's a bit of a tree hugger with his policies, which has upset some shadowy behind-the-scenes leaders. And Captain America, frozen in ice for decades, is recovered by some German explorers. He breaks free of his ice-blocked prison and heads south, but the Red Skull's daughter is hot on his heels. Luckily, Ned Beatty's Sam, a reporter investigating the Red Skull, appears out of nowhere to lend a hand. And how does Captain America pay him back? Well, by stealing his car. Naturally. Cap takes it as far as it will go and hobos it the rest of the way. He travels to California to meet up with his old girlfriend, Bernice, who turns out to be his old girlfriend Bernice's daughter, Sharon. Score. Steve reminisces with Bernice and hangs out with Sharon. And then Sharon finds out her parents have been attacked by the Red Skull's daughter. And Steve is all like, great, but what am I gonna do about these massive blue balls? No time for that now. Steve and Sharon go on a treasure hunt
No, wait, you can't go in there!
to find Dr. Veseli's diary and learn the Red Skull's real name. They then use this information to find a tape recording of the murder of his family. But the Red Skull's daughter isn't done with them yet. She ambushes the couple in broad daylight, and a simple gunfight turns into a street chase. And, oh my God, this is incredible. By far one of the best reveals in cinematic history. A pitch-perfect pan down to the most hilariously predictable situation. This alone makes the movie a keeper. All right, where were we? All right, Steve and Sharon are chased through the streets, but eventually give the bad guys the slip.
Can we speed this along? Please?
Yeah, that's fair. Even I'm getting tired of it. Well, Sharon gets herself captured for no reason whatsoever. Captain America breaks in and saves everybody. The gang breaks off into pairs for a final showdown. The Red Skull holds everyone hostage with a nuclear bomb, but Captain America knows his true weakness: sentimentality.
What a twist!
That's right. A little reminder of childhood trauma is all that Captain America needs to distract the Red Skull. Rogers launches his shield. That's weird. He's been doing that the whole movie. It's really awkward. Cap throws his shield and it sends the Red Skull flying off a cliff to his death. And his daughter is likewise struck by the boomeranging shield. Sharon and the president are safe. The end. Let's talk about the good and the bad of Captain America. And believe me, there's a lot of bad about Captain America. Make no mistake, it is a horrible movie, but it ever so slightly falls into the so bad it's good category with its goofy, lighthearted tone. Every viewing leads to more technical nitpicking, but also more genuine enjoyment. The supporting cast is full of talented actors. Ronnie Cox as the president, Ned Beatty as Sam, Francesca Neri as Valentina, Darren McGavin as General Fleming, Michael Nouri as Lieutenant Colonel Lewis, and Melinda Dillon as Mrs. Rogers. They've been given virtually nothing from the screenwriter and the director, so they deserve a bit of credit for coming out and giving it 110%. Likewise, the set design, location scouting, and overall production quality was much better than anticipated, surprisingly so in some cases. And now for the bad. I mean, it's the suit, right?
I don't see how.
The Captain America suit in this movie is proof that investing in good costume and wardrobe departments can make or break a movie. Holy hell, what were they thinking? And why does that mask make him look like Randy Quaid? Seriously, he looks 20 to 30 years older in that thing. And I'm sorry, but are those fake ears? Did they really glue fake ears to the side of it? The cinematography. It's wildly inconsistent. Almost as if the second unit, if there is one, is wonderfully overqualified for the production. The script is the exact opposite. Amateur at best.
Amateur. Hey!
And I really hate that they made the cool Red Skull a mid-stage boss, and the old pink wrinkly Transylvanian who used to play music like an angel is the final form? The lore changes don't make a ton of sense. The tone is all over the place. I really got the sense these guys didn't know what kind of movie they were making. And oh, Matt Salinger, thought you were going to make it out of this one unscathed, eh? Thought you could just sneak out the back door without anyone noticing. I say no, sir. This is some of the worst acting of all time. You know what? No, I'm not going to blame Matt.
Thanks.
It's not his fault for the atrocious performance he delivers in this movie. Well, I mean, it is, but not entirely. Some blame must be laid at the feet of the casting director or anyone else involved in the production. You all knew he was terrible and you just went along with it. You bastards. Let's see those review scores. Okay, I mean, I guess this makes sense. Average those out to 15% and I think that's pretty accurate. Oh, great. Hi, Don. How are you doing?
Hey,
Is everything okay?
you have no idea how many times I'm asked that question.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's quite a bit.
You wouldn't even think it's possible. And I really mean it, actually. You wouldn't be too happy?
Awesome. Well, we're in the middle of filming and...
Fine. By the way, Johnny's got a lot of money.
Okay, that's great. Thanks for dropping by. Well, it doesn't really matter what... Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter what Don thinks.
Unbelievable.
What matters is what the audience thinks. Oh, you're just clapping because of the sign. We are not going to entertain the notion that Captain America is a good movie. It's just not. Not by today's standards and most certainly not by the standards of the past. But it's not for lack of trying. Before seeing the 90s Captain America, I had always envisioned it as some Quasimodo-looking train wreck of a movie. But it isn't. It's surprisingly competent on a number of levels. It just sucks that a couple of those levels didn't have anything to do with screenwriting or scoring or acting.
Quick, rank the Captain America movies. Settle down.
Okay. The Winter Soldier. It is a fantastic action, espionage, thriller hybrid thing that, like Nolan's The Dark Knight, is elevated above the superhero subgenre of movies. It's just an incredible movie. And then we'll put The First Avenger. It's a solid origin story that pays a lot of respect to the source material. It's more or less the 90s Captain America, but with a lot more polish and better writing and better acting and kind of better everything. We'll put Civil War at 3, because I honestly can't remember anything about this movie other than the airport showdown. But I mean, really, if Civil War was just a 10-minute airport fight scene amongst superheroes, that would have been fine by me. Okay, number 4, we're going to put Captain America 79. Haven't seen it yet, but come on, who are we kidding here? This movie looks amazing.
The girls, where are they?
In a room under number 2 stack. They're all right.
The 90s Captain America gets the 5th spot. It's terrible, but it's still strangely entertaining. And Brave New World is way down at the bottom of the list. I haven't seen this one yet either, but let's be honest here. I mean, if only half of the rumored production issues were true, and if only half of the initial reviews were accurate, it would still be a total train wreck. And I had sincerely hoped that we would get something brilliant with Brave New World, despite all the evidence to the contrary. But it's not looking good.
All right. So you're saying we should watch the 90s Captain America?
Nah, I don't know. No, probably not. It's pretty bad.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.